Okay, so this channel has gotten a lot of viewership, not just from the United States, but we have folks tuning in from South America, from Europe, of course, from the UK, from Asia. Even have one guy in the island of Tasmania with its beautiful views down there. And I was kind of curious to see what what kind of prices folks are paying, and what can you get, comparable on these other eBay sites that you can in regards, in comparison to the United States. So what I thought I'd do is take, in a prior video, I did 50 US dollars. So this time I'm going to do 50 pounds sterling, or basically, 50 UK pounds, which is around 68 US dollars or about 60 euros. And just kind of see what we can get for, G1, G2, G3, G4, that sort of thing, just like we did with the prior video. Whenever you're doing the search for the EliteDesk G1, you kind of want to look for both the DM and the Mini. Because before I was doing Mini, and I thought, well, let's try DM. So let's first do the DM. And right away, of course, we don't want a G2 for our current round that we're going. But did stumble upon this guy, 800 G1 DM, free Windows license, which of course everybody has anyway. Free delivery. Let's see what we get in here. Let's see the back. Pretty clean. The looks like the Wi-Fi antenna is a little funky, but that should mean that we have Wi-Fi inside. Let's see. 4 gig of memory. Oh, you get an SSD. Pretty nice. You got a 4590, so you've got a quad-core processor. All the standard on the back looks pretty good. Doesn't specifically say that it comes with Wi-Fi. You may want to double check with the particular seller, but that's not bad, for what you're getting there. Let's see, we got this one is a 4590T 8 gig 256 SSD. Or best offer, so maybe you might even be able to get something better. Don't like it when we don't have other pictures. This is too stock. I like ones where I can see the inside and be able to also look at the serial number, look this things up. Not too bad. This is another best offer. Let's see what that guy looks like. They don't like to do the inside pictures on these guys. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Made in Czech Republic. I don't know if I recall seeing. I've seen in Ireland and other places, but not Czech. Okay. Here's your serial number. I wonder if the CZ means anything as to where it was built. Okay. Clean top. Actually, the Hewlett Packard is nice. The ones I have, they're almost been rubbed off. Let's see, what's the back? Oh, nice clean with the Wi-Fi. Well, no, I guess the G1 does have 2 display ports, but that's clean. And you also get 8 gig of memory, 240 gig SSD, which conceivably means, and Wi-Fi called out. You may want to just double check that this actually has the caddy. So that's a nice, for those in England, it might be one to look up. Maybe make an offer. Maybe you could get down to 50 pounds. Yeah, some good ones. They're starting to get a little expensive here. Here's another. Never mind. That was the same one. Okay, that looks good. Let's look up if we were to do Mini. See what we would get. I don't know about this. Does not boot. This is a parts kind of guy. You do get that. This picture sure looks like the other one, though. This one that was selling under the DM. Maybe they're just reusing pictures. That's another thing I'm not real wild about, is when they just reuse the picture, because then oftentimes they're just using the same, you see the same serial number, etc. This would just be parts. Plus you're getting an i3 4160, which most likely is probably dual core. Yeah, that one not such a great deal for 45 pounds plus 12 bucks. Excuse me, not 12 bucks, 12 pounds for delivery. No, buy it now. That's not a. This is the ultra small desktop. Okay, yeah, a lot of USDTs here. Best offer on a. What do we have here? This is 6312. You get the full with the power supply, including the cable. Back looks pretty good. This is always nice. It shows it's actually booting, because sometimes it's a good luck with it. What's that? You got a PNY. Yeah, that's most likely a. Oh well, it's on the SATA 0, so you know you've got the caddy. Best offer. That's another one you might want to look at. Interesting. Yodel. I guess there's these different kinds of delivery services in UK. Okay. All right. Let's look at G2. See what we can get for our 50 pounds. Oh, okay. Bare bones, though. Okay, that means I'm going to have to spend money on a CPU. No pictures. That doesn't look like a normal HP power supply with the little ribbings there. Let me know anyone that's gotten something like this, especially for something in the UK. None, no processor. For 40, let's see, what do we get here? This is, okay, well, at least you get an, excuse me, you get an i3 6100T. No RAM, no hard drive. Oh, there's a coupon. Interesting. 15% off. Let's see, is there postage? Free Royal Mail. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no pictures on the inside. I'm not sure if I'm really so wild about that. Ooh, this one just got in. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's see, where's this guy made? Czech Republic again. And also a CZ. Okay, no Wi-Fi, no hard drive. Yeah, if you've got the memory laying around, that wouldn't be too bad. It'd get you in there. This also is no RAM. Oh, at least we got the pictures. Oh, that's pretty clean. That's an interesting looking cable. That's a little different looking. Unless it's just because it's stretched out. Normally it's not this long. Huh. Oh, well. This is not an EliteDesk 800. This is a MP9, which is different. You know, has its own things here. There's no Wi-Fi here. Does it actually say MP9 on the back? 3-year. Where's that? Right there. MP9 G2 retail system. I'm kind of tempted sometimes with these to send them an email going, hey, or a chat, and go, that's technically not an EliteDesk. If people are looking for it, they're going to be a little disappointed. Or if you were trying to get an MP9, now you can't find it because it wasn't put in there correctly. But at least they got the pictures. Let's see. Best offer. Let's see what the picture. All right, well, you got a SATA SSD. Huh. All those European ones must be Czech Republic. Okay, EliteDesk. 8 gig RAM. Nice. Again, nice price. You know, for a G2, you know, if you're spending the money, you might as well get a G2 over a G1. You get the USB-C on the front. It's just, you know, when, you know, it just makes sense if you're comparing apples to apples. Plus, it's a lot easier putting in a M.2 in there. You don't have to play with the BIOS, etc. Okay, here's a buy it now, close to it. This is nice if you didn't have the power supply. 8 gig, no hard drive. I think this other one's a better deal if you're getting 240 gig SSD and 8 gig. Okay. All right. Let's try G3. Okay. Notice I'm not looking for ProDesk. I might go back and look for some of those, just curiosity. Maybe we'll try, maybe after we do the EliteDesk 800 G3, we'll see what the ProDesk, if there's some savings there. Let's see, bare bones. That means you're going to have to spend some money on a CPU. Very clean on the inside, though. You do have the caddy. You do have the power supply. Bare bones, no processor. Let's see if we can get one with a processor. Let's see. This is a pretty good one. You've got 6500T, pretty standard, 8 gig of memory, no hard drive, but that you can get in, you know, just pick up an SSD. No Wi-Fi though. So that could be possibly an interesting one. I love this electrical safety test. Good to know. And I would check with the seller to see whether it comes with the caddy and cable, just to make sure if you're going to be getting something like this, because then you can very easily slap in an SSD there. Let's see, our best offer. Looks clean. No Wi-Fi. It looks like it must be the same folks here. Okay. Not so wild. Best offer, no RAM. Let's see if it looks any better inside wise. Yeah. No Wi-Fi. That one's not so great. I would go at least something that's got, at least get your RAM. Okay. Might as well, while we're here, we'll look for the ProDesk. ProDesk 600 G3 Mini. Oh, interesting. So right away, well, although you get 16 gig, a 128 NVMe, you've got the UK plug all set to go. Do we have any pictures on the inside? Oh, wait a minute. Is that, can't tell if that's Wi-Fi or not. Let's see. All right. Well, that's not bad. You got 16 gig. NVMe. Wish it had pictures of the inside. That way we could know if it had the caddy. So this would be a question for the folks on the caddy. And maybe... Okay, so here's a... Oh, where'd that picture go? That's a little messed up on the antenna. you may want to verify whether it has Wi-Fi, because I don't see it listed here. Well, although just no, never mind. It does say Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. That antenna though, I'm not so wild about. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting past. These aren't best. Kind of hard to take a 68 pound and give an offer lower. Although you do get a 7500T. This is very similar to what I have. What do I have? Let's see. I've got an i5 7500T. I have 32 gig of memory though, and I'm using a 512 gig NVMe for the thing. No Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, something to look. It's funny on the ProDesks. Sometimes, I mean, the ProDesk and EliteDesks are relatively, twins of each other. But sometimes they'll just want to charge more for the ProDesk. Not knowing that, maybe the EliteDesk may have more, some more features like, more full USB 3.0, that kind of thing as far as the ports. Let's see, just curiosity, if we have anything for the G4. I seriously doubt it. Even a bare bones would be tough to find. Oh, yeah, they're all starting at 130, way up there. A lot of it, that processor is so expensive. Just getting, and so, yeah, so you probably, let's see, I don't think we would see any deals on a ProDesk 600 G4. Buy it now. You do get the 8500, 8 gig, 256, but that's way out of our budget. Which, I guess if you were going, well, I'm going to go G4 because I want to have a unit that is going to be fully supported by Windows 11, then it's worth the price, because you figure for 90 pounds versus spending, let's say, 50 pounds on a G3, which is great price and so forth, but then it's technically not supported by Windows 11. It will, obviously, you see all my videos, Windows 11 will run on it, but let's say you were buying this for, I don't know, a friend, a parent or something, and you don't want to have to hassle with reinstalling and Windows 11. We want them to get the updates and so forth. Then you'd say, okay, let's go G4. I'll get you a ProDesk, maybe save 20 or 30 pounds, and go for it. Let's see what it looks like inside. What do we have in the back? Oh, that looks clean. Wait. It's got, is that a VG? Oh, okay, VGA for its, as far as its Flex IO. Okay, G4 Mini. Okay. 8 gig. Although if you were going to get it, you'd probably want to spend a little bit and boost up the memory. What you could ask them, and what I like to find out is, okay, is it 8 gig as a single stick or 8 gig as 2 4s? My guess, it's probably going to be a single stick, but you could always look up that serial number on HP Parts Surfer, and it should tell you what it originally came with as far as the configuration. Again, we're getting expensive here, 100 pounds. Ooh, I don't like this. No caddy. This looks very bare bonesy. Oh, no Wi-Fi. No. Go with the other one. That's a better deal. Okay. So I thought, this might be fun just to kind of get an idea of what these units look like and what they're selling for in the UK. I hear a lot through the comments that collecting these units in other countries can be a lot more expensive than it is in the US. So I'm hoping that, from what I see here, I guess if you were to look at the exchange rate and so forth, yes, it does seem a little more expensive. But I don't know if, those in the UK, let me know, is 50 pounds still kind of an expensive thing, especially if you're trying to collect a lot of them, or is that kind of in a good if I got it and I bricked it or I did something with it, it would be okay. So if folks like this one, I'd like to do maybe follow up on a couple videos from now. Maybe we'll do one, and maybe we'll pick Germany or France and go with maybe, let's say, 50 euros and see what we can get for our money there.